decoration. Number 2 is Lieutenant General Kayanja Muhanga, that is awarded the Rwenzori Star Medal. General Kayanja joined the National Resistance Army struggle in 1985 and undertook all the professional military courses in Uganda and abroad. As the Commander of Land Forces, Lieutenant General Muhanga is the highest ranking officer responsible for the overall command, readiness, and operational effectiveness of the UPDF Ground Forces, a responsibility he has executed with diligence and professionalism. He previously commanded operations against Al-Shabaab up to 2022, overseeing force readiness and combat effectiveness in a complex operational environment. He has commanded infantry forces at all levels and directly executed strategic missions in the Democratic Republic of Congo, Republic of South Sudan, and Somalia, all aimed at eliminating terrorism.
And Commander-in-Chief of the UPDF, I will start by recognizing the military delegations that have come to join us on this 45th celebration of Tarehe Sita. I'll ask them to stand up when I mention them. The first delegation is led by the Chief of General Staff of the Armed Forces of the Central African Republic, General Zephyrin Mamadou. If you can please stand up. The second delegation is led by Chief of Staff of the Reserve Forces of Rwanda, Major General Alex Kagame. The third delegation is led by Commander of the Kenya Army, Lieutenant General David Keboy. The third delegation from Tanzania is led by Chief of Personnel, Major General Marco Gaguti. The fourth delegation is from DRC, led by Major General Bruno Mandevu, Sector Commander, Ituri Province. So those are the delegations that have come to join us this Tarehe Sita. Your Excellency, allow me to follow the protocol that was already enumerated by the Joint Staff Political Commissariat, and in the interests of time, go straight to the speech. Your Excellency and distinguished guests, I greet you all and welcome you to Kawale for the 45th edition of Tarehe Sita. It is by the grace of Almighty God that we are all gathered here in this place during this new year of 2026. I hope the festive season treated you all kindly. It is my humble prayer that God grants you your dreams and aspirations for the year that lies ahead. I congratulate the people of Uganda for peacefully exercising their democratic right in the just concluded presidential, parliamentary, and local council elections. The people of Uganda have indeed vindicated themselves very well. Well done to all Ugandans, and Happy New Year to all of you. Your Excellency, on my own behalf and on behalf of the officers and men of the UPDF and the entire security system in Uganda, we offer our profound congratulations to you upon your well-deserved election victory. The most decisive election victory since 1996. It is also quite comforting that, save for a few isolated cases, security was observed in most parts of the country throughout the electoral process. Voters went about the business of electing their leaders in a serene, calm, and secure environment. As a consequence, the 2026 general elections are already being called the most peaceful elections on record. Your Excellency and distinguished guests, the people of Uganda delivered this election victory to you because they know and understand better than anybody your value as a leader. What is more, the people of the wider Great Lakes region also celebrated this victory. This is because Your Excellency's vision, leadership, and successes are no longer only enjoyed by the people of Uganda alone. Your vision and successes transcend the borders of Uganda. Save for a few naysayers, the true believers in Africa's destiny and independence are all celebrating Your Excellency's victory across the continent. Your Excellency, the President of Uganda and Commander-in-Chief of the UPDF, I and the entire military leadership and the men and women of the UPDF once again pledge our unwavering loyalty as you embark on the renewed popular mandate granted to you by the people of Uganda from 2026 to 2031. We will steadfastly support you as you continue to uplift the people of Uganda to the upper middle income status, and as you continue to sustain the socioeconomic transformation journey and achieve strategic security for the people of East Africa and the continent. Your Excellency and distinguished guests, the theme of this year's Tarehe Sita is aptly titled Defending the Gains of the Revolution and Honoring the Sacrifices of the Freedom Fighters, a call for national unity, peace, and socioeconomic transformation. National unity, peace, and socioeconomic transformation, among others, are ideals that have from the beginning informed and propelled the revolution. The firm foundation upon which the country is anchored today was made possible because of the sacrifices of our people and our predecessors, including those in the Kigezi sub-region. The responsibility now lies with all Ugandans to make sure that the gains of the revolution are never lost but are secured and further built upon for the progress of Uganda, the region, and Africa at large. Your Excellency and distinguished guests, on this occasion of Tarehe Sita, I wish to specifically highlight three issues for the people gathered here and the country at large. These are the overall security situation, in the country, the ongoing UPDF operational engagements, and the welfare of the defense forces. On the matter of the security of the country, the entire country is peaceful from north to south, east to west. Contrary to the threats that were peddled by some hostile actors in the lead up to the elections, the country has had the most peaceful and decisive elections since 1996. The electorate largely heeded our advice to vote and then go home without causing any trouble. Due to incitement to violence by some opposition actors, there were criminal gangs who tried to stir up trouble in some parts of Kampala, in Butambala, Mukono, Sembabule, Jinja, and Luwero after the elections on the 15th of January. The security forces dealt with the troublemakers promptly, arresting and charging scores of suspects in the courts of law. Many were remanded and are awaiting trial by the courts. Your Excellency and distinguished guests, I therefore pay tribute and thank all the members of the security forces for the job well done. They were able to maintain peace and security throughout the country during this election period and prior to that during the festive season. The UPDF, the Uganda Police Force, the Uganda Prison Services, the intelligence services all deserve our appreciation and applause. There were credible threats of misguided political actors who wanted to instigate violence in the elections, but the threats have all been contained and overcome. We thank the people of Uganda for working closely with the security forces to keep the country peaceful and secure throughout this period. The country is peaceful and will continue working to keep it that way now and in the future. The next point, Your Excellency, is about our ongoing military engagements in Uganda and the region. In Karamoja, the UPDF 3rd Infantry Division has continued disarming some of the remnants of armed Karachunas and discouraging others from acquiring illegal arms. As a result, tourism and other investment opportunities have begun to pick up again on account of improved security, peace and security in the region. Our peace support and stabilization missions in Somalia, South Sudan, and Eastern DRC are also progressing well. The ongoing external operations have a direct knock-on effect on the overall peace in our country, and therefore, by helping to stabilize the region, Uganda benefits directly. The last point, Your Excellency, is the matter of the welfare of the defense forces. This is a matter that is dear to us as an institution, and we are grateful for Your Excellency's continued guidance and support. The feeding, clothing, and accommodation facilities of our officers and men have continued to improve tremendously. This is partly because of our emphasis on close supervision of projects and ensuring value for every shilling spent. We are making sure that all the services, divisions, independent formations, brigades, and so forth throughout the UPDF receive support to address office and housing deficits in those formations. I also salute the National Enterprise Corporation, Operation Wealth Creation, our Engineering Brigade, the UPDF Welfare and Production Departments for uplifting the standards of production in this country. They are doing a good job and have the potential to do even better. Your Excellency, as I conclude, let me take the opportunity to once again congratulate you, the NRM government, the people of Uganda, upon reaching the 40th anniversary of the liberation of January 26, 1986. Under your unwavering and visionary leadership, the country has registered tremendous progress in economic growth, infrastructure development, and improved social services, anchored on a firm foundation of security. We salute you, sir, for your steadfastness and inspiration, and wish you the best of luck in the new Chisanja. I also want to thank the Ministry of Defense and the entire UPDF leadership for successfully supervising the many Tarehe Sita activities as the Joint Staff Political Commissariat enumerated. The numerous Tarehe Sita activities that have been carried out in this region since November 2025. This is our traditional humble appreciation to the people of Uganda for the great support and cooperation. Finally, Your Excellency, I take this honor to recognize, I've already recognized the delegation. On that note, I thank Your Excellency and invite his guests for listening to me. Mungu pamoja nasi.
Alright, omukutu gwoliko gwa online medias Uganda mutesokola anze ndiwo kuba nti nkutuusako bingi nnyo ku kamera ndine muto wange Jesse era bwe mulanga ekifaananyi kibi yeye bwe mulabanga kirungi era yeye so munatusonyiwa ekifaananyi video gye nva okuta emabega kawo ekifaananyi munange yabadde ku kamera Kevin gwe nabawaanidde bw'ati bwe yakoze nenga atulina bingi nnyo olunaku n'olwaleero ge tuzze nago gego mukulu amanyiddwa nga Muhoozi Olumuwade asiimiddwa olw'ebirungi byakoze okulaba nti nno asiimiddwa olw'ebirungi byakoze mu UPDF ne bamuwa n'omudaali gwe bamuwadde agumanyiddwa nga ogwa Kabalega Star Medal. Gwakabalega Star Medal gumwereddwa wali eri wabadde ku bikujjuko bya Tarehe Sita ebibeerawo buli ennaku z'omwezi 6 February. Ennaku z'omwezi 6 February bamuwadde omudaali ogwo ogwa Tarehe Sita okulaba nti nno bamuyozaayoza gumwambazza ng'ebifaananyi era bimubirabaawo His Excellency Kaguta Museveni yamwambazza omudaali ogwo okuba nti nno amuyozaayoza okuba nti nno ebirungi byatuuseeko mu magye amuyozaayoza amugambye ensonga lwaki amuwadde omudaali guno gwegwa okuba nti nno akoze bingi nnyo okulaba nti nno ajjawo obutabanguko n'okufufugaza aba Al-Shabaab saako n'okukuma emirembe mu DR Congo South Sudan ne Somalia. Ensonga lwaki munange bagenda nno kabamusiime naye abalala tetumanyi oba bali basiima ddi oba ddi be bamanyi so byebibadde ku mukolo ogw'olunaku olwaleero naye nga abatamanyi mudaali guno ogwa Kabalega Star Medal gwe gutya omudaali guno gukwata kyakubiri the highest second military the second highest military in Uganda It's awarded personally according to the guarantee distinguished services. Omuddali guno abatagumanya gwa Kabalega star model gwavira ddala eri mu biseera bya Kabaka Kabalega. Engeri ekyagumuweesa yagezaako okuresistinga n'agoba ba British colonial rule waneeno mu ggwanga lya Uganda. So omuddali ogwo gwadda si gwa kaakati. Mbagambye omuddali ogwo gwe bawadde Muhoozi Kainerugaba gwadda si gwa kaakati kubanga gwatandika ddala ddala eri mu Bwakabaka bwe Kabalega mu Bunyoro gye gwava ogwo omuddali. So bagumwambazaawo ng'ebifaananyi era bimubiraba awo biri mu kutambula ku screen yammwe awo ne bagumwambaza naye omuddali guno n'abagambye mukulu ng'era abaguyina kati abakagufuna nga babasiima ku ebyo bye bakoze. Kuliko General Salim Sale, kuliko Ivan Koleta, kuliko Brigadier General Bosco Omule. Bebo si bangi nnyo si bangi nnyo. So Muhoozi naye lwavayo ne bamusiima omuddali ogwo yamanyi bintu bye. So waliwo n'emidaali emirala nagyo mbadde njagala ngibakooneko ko manyize n'abagenzi nkola nnyo research. So emidaali emirala gye bagaba maje kuliko gwe bayita Renzori Star Medal. Ogwo nagwo bagugaba. Kuliko gwe bayita Masaba Star n'omulala gwe bayita Deruwero Triangle Medal. Ogwo nagwo gye midaali ndowooza abali bagifunyeeko abatagifunangako mugikolerere. So mukwogera okwo nga yemulabye Muhoozi Kainerugaba ayogedde ebigambo bingi nnyo ne yeebaza bannayuganda abakeera ku makya ng'ennaku z'omwezi 15 ne bayira Museveni obululu. Abeebazizza nnyo Kansuso n'abagamba mwebale nnyo mwebalire ddala. N'amwebaza Museveni honors CDF Muhoozi for stability in Uganda olw'okuba nti nno ye CDF wa Uganda. Defending the gains of the freedom fighters yebadde theme y'olunaku luno olwaleero eya Taresita omukolo ogwo gubadde wali eri e Kabale. Abagambye defending the gains of the revolution and honoring sacrifice of the freedom fighters. Awo tugambe nti nno kati ebya gain bitandise kubanga no mu Kulonda mwali mu protecting their gains. Ate ku theme y'olunaku luno olwaleero Taresita mbadde mu defending the gains of the revolution and honoring sacrifice of the freedom fighter. Byebyo bya Muhoozi tugenda byogerako bingi nnyo kubanga already byogeddwa tetugenda kubikola kubyogerako bingi nnyo. N'agamba Muhoozi avuddeyo n'agamba nti abantu bali baagala kutabangula bululu. Abantu bali baagala kutabangula Kulonda naye yabalabuukirira ne babanyiga ne babakwata akamiimo. Avuddeyo n'anokola kugundi ezibadde avuddeyo n'anokola ku districts ez'enjawulo omwali akatabanguko ak'ebyokulonda muno nga mwe muli ne Butambala mwe bakwatira comrade amanyiddwa nga Muwanga Kivumbi, Sembabule eya Gonde, Sembabule eya Nina Akankunda amanyiddwa nga Nina Rose mwamulabye olunaku olw'ejjo ng'akaaba ng'agaba bannange akalulu afazaali bakajjawo naye dhaani okutirimbula abantu n'okubatta. District endala mulimu Jinja namwe mwalaba ebyaliyo, then mulimu Luweero mwe battira abantu mu kalulu kano akawedde kano batta abantu. N'agamba n'okugamba abantu abalala be bakwata bali mu kkooti bakyawera ennimba na misango. Bw'atyo Muhoozi bw'ayogedde. Muhoozi avuddeyo n'agamba nti eggwanga liri steady, eggwanga liri gulugulu, east west north south, eggwanga tebenkevu nnyo. Ye bw'atyo bw'avuddeyo bw'ayogedde Muhoozi Kainerugaba agambye eggwanga tango ggwanga tebenkevu nga lino ery'e Uganda nti akoze ekisoboka kyonna nga ye CDF w'eggwanga okulaba nti no akuma emirembe wano mu ggwanga lya Uganda. Ebigambo bye mubirabye, ebigambo bya Muhoozi mubiwulidde, tetugenda kukola ki, tetugenda kubiddamu. So andooza tujja kufunayo olunaku olw'enkya tubikubaganyeko ebirowoozo abantu ababaddeyo ndabyeko ku Deputy Speaker wa Parliament of Uganda amanyiddwa nga Thomas Tayebwa naye mulabeeko kaawo nendabakoko ne mukulu yali yesimbyeko ku bwa president naye ne bamukuba akalulu amanyiddwa nga Amama Mbabazi naye mulabeeko kaawo mulengeddeko ko abantu bannya ababaddeyo kale abantu abangi nnyo ababaddeyoko okulaba nti nno tade sita etambula bulungi nnyo. So ndowooza byebyo ebya Muhoozi mubiwulidde mumulabye nga yennyini yeeyogerera nti akumye emirembe wano mu ggwanga lyattu Uganda, welfare y'abasirikale agikozeeko bulungi nnyo, saako n'okwebaza Museveni okuba nti nno asobodde okuwangula akalulu okuva mu mwaka gwa 1986 okutuuka ku mwaka guno gwe tulimu omwaka gwa 2026 era n'amusuubiza nti bagenda tambula bonna paka byebyo bye tusobodde okufunira olunaku luno olwaleero. Mbagambye nze buli ekigwawo nga nzija misinde saagala musube wadde minati yonna, saagala musube wadde akadakiika wadde n'akamubwe kati wano Kulonda Media Uganda zina bagamba ngenda kutambula nammwe, ngenda kubaweereza guno omwaka gwa kubaweereza paka kuwulira bubi, guno omwaka gwa kubaweereza paka kukola ki, paka kuwulira bubi. So eno yebadde ttaala sita ey'omulundi ogwo-45 okuviira ddala wali eri mu guli omwaka paka kati ebadde ttaala sita ya-45. So ndowooza Muhoozi tugenda mumalirako nnyo obudde, tetugenda mumalirako nnyo obudde bwendaba Muhoozi tugenda mumalirako nnyo obudde. So enkuba yo efudde embye etonye n'abamukyeka nebalemesa n'okutambula. So byebyo nino olunaku luno olwaleero. So tugenda kuba tuddingana ate ekiro ky'olwaleero nawo ninawo so omanyi kyendeeta ekiro ky'olwaleero nkoze nejjese ku kamera mubeere bulungi tuddingane omundi.